Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Skulls and Bones 444 here. Anyways, happy belated 4th of July. I don't know about you guys, but they're still shooting firecrackers where I'm at. I'm like, let's go get it over with already. Like, goddamn. Anyways, I hope you guys can hear me. I have it on 68 volume. Okay, this is for everybody in the collective. Every single horoscope sign, okay? And this is for both, like I said, everybody in the collective population, divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, and I just saw 44 on the timer, which brings me to tell you, as usual, sorry for being rude, but if you're new to my channel, welcome. But if not, thank you for coming back. I appreciate all the likes and subscriptions. It's awesome. Um, okay, numbers. Y'all could be seeing, pay attention because there's a lot of messages. There's been a lot of shit going on with the Cancer new moon that just happened on July 5th. And then yesterday we had the 7-7 portal. So energies are heightened and shit, and there's about 4 different horoscope signs that could be feeling it more than others. Capricorn, Pisces, I think Sagittarius, and maybe Gemini. Okay. Pay attention for 111, 222, 333. Y'all could be seeing a lot of fours. 444 or just 44. Y'all could be seeing 555, which means big change. Okay, but don't be afraid because this is going to be all great positive change for you. And boy, the karma is heating up like no other for the opposition. Okay, y'all could be seeing 666, but that is not in the mark of the beast. If you're seeing the numbers 411, think of it as the 411. You're getting information and more downloads, okay, because your intuition right now extremely heightened, okay? Observe your surroundings, because, I mean, you guys are being watched like hawks right now. And that's because you guys can probably feel like you're already in union with your divine partner. And that's because you had the Capricorn full moon last month, and the Capricorn is the devil card, but you know, devil energy closed out, okay? So, what's happening is that the karmic could still be trying to use others to do his bidding, but a lot of people are saying, not no, but fucking hell no. 355 on the timer. And that's because there's been so much fuckery with lies and deception and betrayal. 411 on the timer right there as I said that. So many lies and betrayal going on between what the karmic did to their teammates, the coven members. Like I said the other day, the karmic was actually using blood magic on his other minions that participated in this, and that was because if they were ever defiant or wanted out, he made sure that Because blood magic is the second most powerful form of magic, and then you have sex magic. It was basically mind control. Blood magic, making it stronger, so you have mind control and putting these people under mental mind illusions for a long time and thinking that he could outsmart them. But people, like I said, there were several people with common sense that caught on to it and realized that the math ain't adding up. So, shit's hitting the fan for that person. Y'all could be seeing 777, 711, 311, 420. Okay, y'all could be seeing your counterpart's birthday. And that's because they're literally around the corner to contact. Okay? They're gaining the courage to reach out because they've been scared shitless. Because, like I said, they were listening to bad advice from friends, which have actually been, hidden enemies. And what I've sensed is that one of those hidden enemies, uh, they never would have thought that that person had ulterior motives like that. But then again, hidden enemies, they know how to put on a facade and make you think that, oh, we're great friends and whatnot, and I'm here for you and I would never fuck you over, blah, blah, blah. Well, it turns out, from what I could sense, is that your masculine had a very close friend. You know who this close friend is. They could be of Hispanic descent or African American, okay? If anything, your masculine could have worked with this hidden enemy or could have even gotten this person connections to work where the masculine works at. But secretly, your masculine's friend was very, very jealous of the relationship that you guys had. And he was one of the culprits in starting the breakup love spells. And then, of course, played it off at the end of, sorry, bro, that sucks that the breakup happened like that, and blah, 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 blah. Okay? And I'm sorry for laughing at this because, I mean, what do? Laugh or cry? Because the fuckery, it just keeps going. Doesn't anybody know what loyalty means anymore? In friendships and shit? Like, what kind of generation are we growing up in? Damn. Anyways, your masculine's good friend, not only for some of you guys, this is gonna resonate with you, but some of you guys, no. And if it doesn't resonate, that's fine, whatever. Not only did they know each other at work, but they hung outside of work, okay? And this homeboy, maybe they had a lot of musical talents, okay? Like just very artsy fartsy. They could have been an artist like drawing and painting or anything like that, but what I'm getting is that they were much more musically inclined. And I keep getting metal music. 1010 on the timer as I said that. Which 1010 could also be another number. You're seeing 1010, 1011, 1212, 1144, 888, 808, okay, 123, 1234 because shit is speeding up. And well, now this homeboy, they've got a partner themselves, but secretly they still have the hots for you, divine feminine, okay? And they thoroughly enjoyed watching your masculine question himself about whether he, should come back and give it another chance, but this person would keep giving him bad advice and saying that, you guys don't belong together because it could have been social status, different ethnicities or races, or perhaps their social clique could have thought that you were stuck up or something. But I mean, fuck it. I mean, you're masculine didn't ever think that you were stuck up. What it was is a lot of you are highly educated. You know how to carry yourself. 1221 on the timer. Okay? Y'all don't go around acting like a bunch of hoe bags and sleeping around with everybody. Okay? And you wouldn't even dare try to betray one of your closest friends by being the culprit of a breakup. Okay? Anyways, perhaps that homeboy, playing it off that they were mutual friends with you and your counterpart. 1313 on the timer as I'm about to say this. I get ahead of myself a lot. That's funny. Um, Playing, neutral because mutual friends. If you can manage to do that like an adult, cool. Cool. Nobody likes drama. But if your masculine had ghosted you, which is definitely a shocker and it's heartbreaking, more so than usual, but you never fell out of love with your partner because you knew that something just wasn't right. Something something was in the air. You could feel like some juju going on around here, and I don't know what exactly is going on. But something ain't right here, Lucy. And well, after you and the counterpart broke up, they could have, blocked you so there wouldn't ever be any contact. But the homeboy, uh, maybe y'all could have had, close enough relationship where you would try to invite each other out for a lunch date or whatever, right? But then maybe a month or two, uh, this person, their feelings for you started coming out, but it was more of just on the sexual level. 15:15 on the timer. Yeah, their attraction to you was much more on the sexual level. They could have tried to change the plans, and instead of going out for lunch, they could have invited you over for dinner and then started, talking inappropriately to you about sex and maybe, wanting to cuddle or whatever. And, could have been a show. Uh, how dare you ask that? How dare you ask that? Especially when you're close friends or you're supposed to be close friends with the masculine, especially, if you work together and you socialize together, you're gonna go behind that, behind your friend's back and hit on their old girlfriend. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And it certainly made the feminine very uncomfortable. Okay, and no plans were ever made ever again. Divine feminines were smart as shit, right? We ain't stupid. We can read between the lines. No. You never went and hung out with them that night, 17:17 on the timer, and you never made plans ever again. Some of you guys, big ass hearts, okay, you give a shit. Maybe you were trying to figure out a way to get a hold of your masculine, but you didn't know how because there was a block in communication. And you thought that you were doing the right thing by trying to get a hold of them to let them know what just happened. And hopefully, you guys are probably thinking, is this person going to believe me or not? Or are they just trying to stir the pot and trying to ruin a friendship? Okay? Needless to say, that homeboy got away with that shit for years. And, yeah, they're with somebody now. Okay? But I wonder if she ever knew anything about that and how they still got hidden feelings for you and they do not want to see you happy. They do not want to see you back with your masculine all happy because, like I said, they still got the hots for you. They were jealous of your relationship and everybody wants what they can't have. How else do I say this? This person is kind of like the karmic in the sense of if the money is right 20:02 on the timer. Uh, if the money is right, they will do whatever they've got to do to get paid. This karmic, yeah, they, like I said, they were paying a lot of people to spread rumors constantly. 2040 on the timer, and to do his dirty bidding. And this homeboy, like I said, you know, money's great. People are greedy. They love the power, though, and what money can buy. So this person just said, fuck it. I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, that sounds like damn good money, shit. And, what I'm sensing is that, like I said, this ain't for everybody out there in the collective, but this could pertain to some of y'all. And these people were a bunch of partiers, especially with the uppers, the cocaine or some shit like that. And perhaps this homeboy just used the money for a lot of fucking drugs and for a good time. 21:51 on the timer, as I said. Well, having said that, the names that I was channeling, okay, Jacob, Tom, Matthew, Dan or Danny, Michael, Colin, Travis, Kyle, and the initials DJ? I don't know. But those were the names that I was channeling. Well, just to let you guys know, Homeboy worships the deity called BAAL, okay? And their significant other worships, if I remember correctly, it's Beelzebub, some shit like that. Okay, but this has to do with Hebrew folklore, which I think is fucking weird with these people. Okay, it's highly satanic, but looking into the Bible, Old Testament, okay, and it talks about Baal and other deities, named Ahab, who married Jezebel. That was the Jezebel spirit, and they had a daughter named Athaliah. I actually took pictures of some info I found about this. Baal was the name of the supreme god worshipped in ancient Canaan and Phoenicia. The practice of Baal worship infiltrated Jewish religious life during the time of the Judges, Judges 3:7, became widespread in Israel during the reign of Ahab, and also affected Judah. The word Baal means Lord. The plural is Baalim. In general, Baal was a fertility god who was believed to enable the earth to produce crops and people to produce children. Different regions worshipped Baal in different ways, and Baal proved to be a highly adaptable god. Various locals emphasized one or another of his attributes and developed special denominations of Baalism. Baal, highly adaptable god. Okay. Various locals emphasize. Wait, did I just read that? Yeah. Sorry. Baal of Peor and Baal Berith are two examples of such localized deities. Shit, hold on. According to some versions of Canaanite mythology, Baal was the Dagon. Other accounts make him out to be a son of El, the chief god, and Asherah, the goddess of the sea. Baal was considered the most powerful of all gods, eclipsing El, who was seen as rather weak and ineffective. In various battles, Baal defeated Yam, the god of the sea, and Mot, the god of death and the underworld. Kind of reminds me of the goddess named Hecate. Very powerful goddess, and she is the goddess of the underworld and, oh, the crossroads. Anyways, okay, Baal's sisters, consorts were Ashtoreth, a fertility goddess associated with the stars, and Anath, a goddess of love and war. The Canaanites worshipped Baal as the sun god and as a storm god. He is usually depicted holding a lightning bolt, who defeated enemies and produced crops. They also worship him as a fertility god who provided children. Baal worship was rooted in sensuality and involved ritualistic prostitution in the temples. At times, appeasing Baal required human sacrifice, usually the firstborn of one making the sacrifice. The priests of Baal appealed to their god in rites of wild abandon, which included loud, ecstatic cries and self-inflicted injury. Well, I'll be hot damn, guys. Don't worry, the history lesson's almost over. Just find it interesting with Hebrew history here, or Jewish history, anyways. Before the Hebrews entered the Promised Land, the Lord God warned against worshiping Canaan's gods. This is in Deuteronomy. But Israel turned to idolatry anyway during the reign of Ahab and Jezebel, like I said earlier. Okay, at the height of Baal worship in Israel, God directly confronted the paganism through his prophet Elijah. First, God showed that he, not Baal, controlled the rain by sending a drought lasting 3 and 1.5 years. Goddamn. Then Elijah called for a showdown on Mount Carmel to prove once and for all who the true God was. All day long, 450 prophets of Baal called on their God to send fire from heaven. Surely an easy task for a God associated with lightning bolts. But there was no response, no one answered, and no one paid attention. After Baal's prophets gave up, Elijah prayed a simple prayer, and God answered immediately with fire from heaven. The evidence was overwhelming, and the people fell prostrate and cried, "The Lord, He is God. The Lord, He is God." In Matthew, Jesus calls Satan Beelzebub. What did I say earlier, guys? 31:13 on the timer. This homeboy was a very close friend to the masculine. He worships Baal, okay, and the girlfriend worships Beelzebub, which is the demon of gluttony, okay, which talks about doing shit in excess or not at all, okay, and well, they conjured up that entity and sent it your way a while ago, but it's gone. During that time, think to yourself because you guys were probably in this funk of no care in the world for any hobbies or your interests, just feeling overly lazy and tired. Maybe you guys had given up on any self-care and hygiene, or you were overeating, oversleeping, or not eating. 32, 32 on the timer. Okay? Well, that's what Beelzebub is. It's the demon of gluttony. Okay? And then, well, Jesus calls Satan Beelzebub, linking the devil to Baal-zebub, excuse me, a Philistine deity. The Baal of the Old Testament were nothing more than demons masquerading as gods, and all idolatry is ultimately devil worship. So, okay, so they know how to cover up their real personality. 33, 33, the timer. So this homeboy definitely knows how to cover himself up as a real cool guy, chill, whatever, but in reality, ain't fucking around with this demonic entity, okay? And y'all could be noticing that there has been, I don't know, some supernatural activity in your house, like maybe your light bulbs to kitchen lights or your bathroom just break, don't work anymore, okay? Even if you had just replaced it. You guys could have been having issues with the electricity, electronics, glass breaking easily. Like I said, light bulbs. Like seriously, like if they broke, you're thinking, all right, fine, fuck it, get another one. You screw it in. 2 days later, it's out. What the? You just replaced it. Put it back in. Okay? And maybe it crashed again. This is the homeboy who is sending negative ass energy to the divine feminines. Okay? Because they want you, they just want you to experience, they want to scare you with paranormal activity in your house. Okay? And you guys could have recently had a brief episode of a psychic attack, okay, where you definitely knew that you were being watched. And see, for me, I definitely felt like I was being watched. And then, a hell of a tingling sensation on the top of your head, the crown, because they're fucking around with the crown chakra, okay? And they're also trying to fuck around with your third eye chakra, your intuition, because you have skyrocketed with your spiritual talents, and they just don't understand how you've done that. And that's just because of your natural abilities and your spiritual ranking. And so, as you were feeling this tingly feeling on top of your head, you could have started feeling very foggy minded, being forgetful or something, losing objects around the house, not being able to concentrate, or causing you anxiety, or maybe you guys had some animals that got sick and died, or, indoor plants that were dying for no reason because you could have taken very good care of them. 37 on the timer. Um, and it's a matter of they fill your mind with negative ass thoughts that you don't necessarily think about ever. You try to keep your vibe up and high, okay, but it was like all of a sudden you started having really negative thoughts and could have gotten depressed out of nowhere for no reason. You're like, what the hell is going on here? This isn't like me. This was all a part of a psychic attack. Okay? This person um, has been trying to curse your mental cognition and your memory because they've been trying to get you to develop Alzheimer's because too many of us are speaking our truths, okay? And these people are being blasted, okay? Which means that they're getting a lot of attention, which they don't want because the heat is on with all kinds of law enforcement. But if you're on a social platform like this or on TikTok or Instagram, keep doing you, baby. Keep doing you. It ain't your fault that these people took this shit to this level. And like I said, I mean, I hate to get into politics, but yes, everybody has the right to believe in what we want, freedom of religion. But goddamn, when it comes to taking shit that far of hurting people and wanting to sacrifice them and shit, stalking them, sending really bad energy to the point where you're affecting other family members and animals and shit, that's really fucked up. What did that animal do to you? What did that plant do to you? Nothing. And you know what? The divine feminine didn't do shit to you either. It's just a matter of jealousy that this reunion is happening very, very fast. Okay, and things are gonna speed up. This guy, this guy has thoroughly enjoyed filling the masculine's head with bad advice to prevent them from coming back to the feminine. And that has made the masculine second guess his intuition. 41, 41 on the timer. It has totally made the masculine question his own intuition. Your masculine loves you guys. They can't contain their emotions anymore. They know that they gotta take action on this, and it's any day now. I'm sure you guys can feel it too. In fact, you guys could probably already feel like you are in union energetically. Okay? It is just jealousy at its finest, but you know, they've already got a girl. So, yeah, if you have had any weird feelings or weird thoughts, foggy headed, tingling on the top of your head, that's all psychic attacks. And you could lose conception of time and space. Um, Maybe you thought that you had only been watching TV for like maybe 30 minutes, but it's actually been maybe an hour and a half. And you're like, what the fuck? Mental mind illusions with the psychic attack. A lot of this death magic, they really like to fuck with your psyche. And yeah, the early Alzheimer's that they were trying to cause you is because they just can't stand how you're talking on camera. And if they, psychic attacks have also made people very, very tired, okay, because they were soaking the shit out of your sacral chakra, okay, and then there was a time where uh your throat chakra was fucked up and you could have been talking like Daffy Duck. I mean, your words were completely all over the place, and you could maybe had an issue with just finishing a simple sentence, or you felt like you were pronouncing words and sentences really long and drawn out, and then somehow you got distracted into different topics, and you're like, Fuck am I doing? What am I talking about? Psychic attacks, guys. So, anyways, yeah, and also another classic side effect, migraines. Migraines. Okay? With that being said, guys, cleanse yourself with sage, Palo Santo, take spiritual baths, right? And if you have any gods and goddesses that you worship, pray to them and ask that this shit is rebuked out of your life, out of your space, okay? Because no matter how hard these fuckers try to get away with this shit, you're still getting what you deserve at the end of the day. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Hecate is one of mine. Yep. I know about the Hecate, Freya, the Morgan, and Lilith, all of that. But I still do believe in God and all my archangels. I think they all fit into one big ass happy family. Okay. And you know what you should do? Say a big ass prayer that all of your fellow uh, soul tribe brothers and sisters that are out in the collective that are experiencing the same things as you, pray for them. We all gotta support each other and send out good vibes. And if you're randomly feeling, nasty, play some fun music or go watch a funny movie. All right. 47:27 on the timer. If your masculine hasn't found out about this hidden enemy by now, oh, they will. They will. And it's gonna take every fiber of their bone to repress their anger from not wanting to beat the crap out of their friend to a pulp. Okay? But they may already know by now. I mean, from what I'm sensing, you know, worked in the same occupational field. All right, y'all. Love ya. Bye.